I was talking to the president's people off the air. The president's on the phone. POTUS is on the phone. Should we go to POTUS?
I can't believe he's calling.
Probably should make POTUS wait, right? Good morning, Mr. President. How are you?
Lawyered up and ready for the day, Steve. Double OK signs. Big lead.
The double OK signs, I think, is terrific. Listen, let me jump right in. Your son's meeting with the Russians, a meeting you said you didn't know anything about until recently. He wasn't really completely upfront about it when you think about it.
Wrong. Fake news. Look, Donnie's a great boy, Steve. Okay? Great boy. I mean, even though in high school he was voted most likely to look like a serial killer in a J. Crew catalog, Donnie's a loyal boy. He's a great son. Now, granted, that Jerry Lewis slicked back with motor oil hairstyle kind of makes him look like he directs porno movies, but he's a wonderful son.
He's 35 years old. He's not a little boy anymore.
He's a really great kid.
He's maybe older than 35, right, Andrea? Check that out.
He's 40-ish. I think he's 40.
Listen, Mr. President, Don Jr. originally said it was just him and 3 people at the meeting. Now, it's at least 8. And some reports say no one needed any IDs to get into Trump Tower. On top of that, Reince Priebus, your chief of staff, called it a nothing burger. So what's your response?
Okay, seriously. So Donnie didn't know how many people were in some stupid meeting a year ago? Who cares? Okay, would you like an exclusive? I don't bring this up much, Steve. But on a side note, I have a moderate to severe case of Reince Priebus. It's very, very itchy. Very itchy. I may have picked it up in one of those transgender bathrooms. I'm not sure. Look, can I just tell you, our White House chef makes the most delicious nothing burgers you've ever tasted. Okay? Everything you've ever wanted in a burger and nothing more.
I understand. It's very, very, very not the answer to the question I asked. Listen, since we're not getting anything with this, let me go here. Was there anything else at the meeting with Donnie Jr., who, by the way, is 39 years old, that you'd like to declare now so we don't have to find it out later?
Yes, I'm told that Moose and Squirrel were there.
Okay, well,
and Yakov Smirnoff was there.
What a country. Your son-in-law, Jared Kushner, is in some hot water here. He's at the same meeting. This is the same guy that wanted to set up the special phone line at the Russian embassy. But he didn't talk about it when he took the meeting with the Russians before. You're the only one that can really shut down Jared's security clearance.
Okay, frankly, Jared's turning out to be the biggest disappointment since my daughter Tiffany. Okay? He really is. I mean, Ivanka is so out of his league. So out of his league. If it wasn't for the detailed stories he tells me of their lovemaking, I would be having him excommunicated from the family a long time ago. Believe me.
The creepiness just never ends. Listen, the health care bill now dead in the Senate. How you feeling about that, Mr. President?
You know, I'm a little discouraged, but I'm not giving up, Steve. We're going to get it right. We will repeal and replace Obamacare. Believe me. We're going to have a great plan, Steve. It takes care of everybody. Everybody, including pre-existing folks, okay? Pre-existing conditions, they'll be able to select from a menu on our website for whatever God-forsaken affliction they have. And they'll be able to watch an instructional video on how to treat those problems in the comfort of their own home. It'll make things so much easier. In fact, we did a beta test on the website. Governor Chris Christie was able to perform his own breast reduction surgery right in his garage.
So you're advocating do-it-yourself, DIY healthcare.
It's going to be tremendous.
Mm-hmm. Now, this week marks 6 months that you've been in office. How's it going?
Wow, you know what? I'm so busy winning at everything, I didn't even realize it's been 6 months. You know, I don't carry a calendar around. I usually measure the passage of time by counting Kellyanne Conway's fake eyelashes. Oh, really? I'm so proud of myself. I'm doing a bang-up job.
Now, you know that the last polls that were out show you at a record low, 70 years. We've been looking at these numbers. A record low approval rating.
I'm going to stop you right there, Cochran. Those polls are not representative of the people who voted for me back in November. My voters have absolutely no idea how to answer polling questions. They don't own computers, and they're too drunk after work and would punch somebody in the face if they came up to them with a clipboard. Believe.
Okay, well, I mean, that may be your most truthful answer so far. Listen, now, there's something I've always wondered because it has to happen frequently. When you get bad news, who breaks it to you and how do they break it to you? Is there a system?
Usually Ivanka slips a note in my ice cream sundae.
Okay.
Let me down easy.
Okay. It seems right. Your people keep saying there's too much Russia talk, not enough of what America really cares about. Why don't you lay it out for me? What does America really care about?
That's easy. KFC, Taco Bell, and fidget spinners.
Those would
America
be.
cares a lot about them.
Well, you're not wrong. We heard you had a good time in France with President Macron. Do you feel funny about the moment when you said to the First Lady of France she was in such good shape? Was that a weird thing?
Look, everybody just needs to calm the hell down, okay? Mrs. Macaroon is a stunning-looking old lady, all right? She really is. When I went in for that awkward hug and kiss, I smelled a combination of nursing home potpourri and Werther's Originals. But she was very nice, and I have nothing but praise for Mrs. Macaroni. And France really knows how to throw a party, can I tell you? We were there on Bastards Day, which commemorates the beginning of the French Revolution, where thousands of illegitimate children were sent off to war. It was beautiful.
I don't think you've read your Wikipedia page. What did she smell like again? What was the combination?
Nursing home potpourri and Werther's Originals. It was kind of weird.
It's Bastille Day, sir. Never mind. Your White House is switched to more of these off-camera press briefings with Deputy Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders. It makes no sense. What's the reason for that?
Wow, is that really a question? I mean, have you seen Huckleberry in high def? She looks like Marie Osmond. It's like she looks like Marie Osmond if she didn't have the plastic surgery, if she stopped drinking the Nutrisystem shakes, and if a donkey kicked her in the face. Okay.
Wow. Oh, that's harsh.
Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Sarah, but we have a rule in the White House that says Sarah should be heard but not seen. It's so much safer. You want to know how she got the job, Steve?
Well, okay.
She Jell-O wrestled Sean Spicer, pinned him 3 times, and then she ate the entire pool of Jell-O.
Just awful.
I think it was lime. It was lime.
Was it unbelievable?
Unbelievable.
Thank you for joining us, Mr. President. It's always nice to have POTUS on the show, regardless of what nonsense is falling out of that head of yours.
Steve, we got to get you out to Bedminster, play 18 together. You know, you're used to coming in second, right?
Yes, yeah, there's some truth in that. Yeah.
Out of all the dishonest media, I find your weak show to be the most tolerable.
There you go. That's the president.
I think that was a compliment.
Well,
in a weird way.
Yeah. Thought he was really hard on Sarah Huckabee Sanders, Fushigalosh, and Farfignugan.
Yeah. Do you know he tweeted while he was talking to you?
I don't doubt that at all, actually. Couple minutes before 7, still to come on the Steve Cochran Show. The rest of the show after this on 720 WGN.
Chicago's Conversation.
Learn something new on 720 WGN.